Hi friends, this video is a review on the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Serum. I have heard great things about this product. It's been sold out of my shade for quite a bit of time, so I finally found it, so I'm excited to finally do a review on this. In this video, I'll talk a little bit about this product, what it is, cost, packaging, all that good stuff. I'll do a little demo for you guys, and then at the end, I'll give you my final thoughts. So if you want to see all of that, keep watching. So what is this tinted serum exactly? Well, when I go on their website, this is what they claim. So this tinted serum has 1% hyaluronic acid that is supposed to plump up your skin like a serum, but cover your skin like a foundation. It's a tinted serum that instantly brightens, evens, and hydrates all in one for a radiant nude finish. The 1% hyaluronic acid instantly hydrates and smooths, while the luminous mineral pigments give lightweight coverage for a brightened complexion. They say that the skin is supposed to be visibly plumper in 3 weeks. Okay, sure, it's got hyaluronic acid. I mean, as long as you wear it, your skin will look plump while you wear the foundation. And it's available in 9 shades. So this retails for $19.49 Canadian dollars, and it comes with 10 fluid ounces of product or 30 milliliters of product. And the shade that I have is 0.5 to 2, and it's called Very Light. So I guess because they have the 9 shades, the way they have categorized each shade is kind of to have a range, so that way it can blend into a range of different skin tones that fit within the category of a 0.5 to a 2, I'm assuming. Can't speak for other skin tones, but for my skin tone, this matched pretty well, but I'm pretty pale, so. When it comes to the packaging, I mean, I think it looks nice, it's okay, and nothing crazy about it, nothing great about it, but I don't love the whole dropper idea because it can get really messy. Like the product can spill over. You can see over there it already started. But the dropper itself works really well. It picks up product really well, and you can get quite a bit of product in one pump. So I really like that. You just have to be very careful when you put the dropper back into the bottle, so that way you're not kind of making some foundation overflow. But other than that, I really like the dropper. I think it works well. One thing, I say this every time I'm talking about a product with a dropper, so I'm sorry if you've heard me say this so many times. Don't let the dropper touch your skin. If you want to apply it directly to your skin, just drop it like above your skin. Don't let the dropper touch your skin, because it'll pick up bacteria from your skin that will then go into the bottle, and it will just harbor bacteria, and it's just, that's not going to be good. It's just not gonna be very hygienic. So that's all I have to say. Just make sure the dropper doesn't touch your skin. So you're supposed to shake this really well before using it, but I mean, that's the case with all foundations. You should be shaking your foundation. Make sure it's all mixed and ready to go. Be very careful with this, because when you take the dropper out, when you put it back in, excess foundation could rub off onto the sides, and then it will spill or overflow onto the edges. See here? And that can get very messy very quickly. So just a little note, this will not be in my makeup bag because I think it'll just get too messy, so I don't want to deal with that. Okay, so it says to apply it with your fingers, but I don't really love applying foundation with my fingers. It's just a thing I have. So I'm going to use a beauty blender. So I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand. See, it's very runny. It actually looks like a real foundation. It's not, it doesn't look like a serum as much as a foundation, as it does a foundation, but that's okay. When you smell it, it does have like a rubbing alcohol scent to it. Like right away when I bring it closer to my face, and even when I apply it, I can smell like a rubbing alcohol scent to it. And that's because when I looked on their website, the second ingredient was alcohol denate, which is an ingredient that's used, and I'll talk a bit about this later, but it's an ingredient that's used in cosmetics to help with the formulation of like a cream or foundation or type of skincare product, to make it more to make it easier to slide on the skin, and to make it more to make it absorbed better and easier into the skin. So that was their second ingredient when you go on their website to look at their ingredient list. So that would be why I can smell that, I would assume, why I'm smelling like a rubbing alcohol scent to this. I would say this is like a light to medium coverage, even with the amount that I put on. But it goes on really nicely. Like, it feels nicely when you put it on. It does glide on super easy onto the skin. And as you can see, it's got a nice coverage, but it's not like a heavy coverage type foundation. It does make my skin look really nice. When I look in the mirror here off to the side, missed the spot. My skin does look like it's absorbing it, and it does absorb into my skin pretty quickly. Like, it's absorbing quite fast. But it looks good. No dry patches yet. And there is like a little bit of a glow to my skin. But other than that, it's looking good. It feels like I have nothing on. It feels really light, and my skin feels like it can breathe, so that's really nice. But we'll see how it completely dries. I'm going to go finish the rest of my makeup, and then we'll talk some more about it. So I have been wearing this for a little bit now, maybe 20 minutes or so, and so far, so good. It's still looking good most places on my face. Like here, it's looking really nice under my eyes. I didn't put any concealer. I didn't set it with powder. I just did my bronzer, blush, all that good stuff. But now I'm starting to notice some problems. So it's drying out my skin a little bit, I'm noticing, particularly around my chin here. I'm noticing that when I speak, my skin is wrinkling up more, and I'm noticing it a lot more. And then over here, I think it's right here, I'm starting to see a dry patch forming. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like right here, there's like a bit of a dry patch starting there. Not impressed. But it does feel light, feels like I have nothing on, but I couldn't care less at this point because my skin is starting to feel dry, which is driving me nuts. So like I mentioned in the demo part of the video, when I look on their website, the second ingredient on the ingredient list is alcohol denate. And this is an ingredient that's used to help with the formulation of a product. So I'll just speak to the foundation specifically. So what it does is this ingredient helps the product spread better on the skin, absorb easier into the skin. It helps the product feel lighter. So like when you put it on, it feels like the foundation feels really light, or like you have nothing on, and it also acts as a preservative. So when you hear me listing all those things, they sound pretty good, right? Like, hey, it absorbs nicely into the skin, it spreads nicely on the skin, and it feels light on the skin. So what's the problem here? I don't see it. Well, the problem is that this ingredient actually removes oil from your skin, which in turn can dry your skin. And with continued use of this product, you can actually start seeing an increase in your sebum production, and that can eventually lead to like a greasy, oily looking skin. Now for people with dry or sensitive skin, while you're using this product, you're actually drying out your skin. So over time, if you continue using it, you can start seeing like dry, dull, or even irritated skin. So for me, this product is a hard pass. I think there's better stuff out there that I can use that won't dry out my skin and will actually hydrate my skin or just give my skin a bit more of that moisture and hydration. So I don't think I will be using this again. I think that the fact that it's a second ingredient on their list is a strong indicator that they're using quite a lot of that alcohol denate. And also when I opened it up and started applying it to my skin, it smelled a little bit like rubbing alcohol. Like I could actually smell it. It wasn't like I was thinking I smelled it. You can smell it smells like rubbing alcohol. So that's another strong indicator that they use quite a bit of that ingredient in this serum. So for me, I will definitely not be using this again. I can see why some people would like it, specifically those with oily skin or combination skin, because it will make their skin look, you know, nice, and it'll remove the oil and it won't make them look oily. But be warned, that's not a good thing. So hard pass for me. I definitely would not recommend this for people with dry or sensitive skin. Absolutely not. Even people with normal skin, there's better stuff out there. Try something else. This one's a definite no for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments below if you have tried this product and what your thoughts were if you have tried it. Let me know if there's any other videos or products you'd like me to review. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and hit that subscribe button to see what videos I come up with next. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.